If you're suffering, it's not by accident that you're here. And no, this isn't just another video telling you to think positive or be grateful. This is something deeper, much deeper. What if I told you that your suffering might actually be your teacher? That the anxiety, the fear, the financial struggle, the emptiness you feel when you look in the mirror at night are not signs of weakness, but invitations. Invitations to wake up from a life of noise, illusions, and disconnection. You're about to discover a truth that monks have passed down for over 1,500 years. And once you understand this truth, not just in your mind, but in your heart, it will change how you see pain, how you see money, and how you see yourself. Let's begin. Suffering is a universal language. It doesn't matter your age, your bank account, your religion, or your status. Everyone suffers. But the Buddha taught us, suffering doesn't come from life itself. It comes from attachment. Attachment to how life should be. Attachment to who you should be. Attachment to what others should do for you. We suffer not because we are broken. We suffer because we expect permanence in an impermanent world. When a relationship ends, when money runs out, when your plans fail, you feel betrayed, as if life has taken something from you. But let me ask, what if life isn't punishing you, but purifying you? What if the pain you feel is not destruction, but transformation? You know why people avoid silence? Because silence brings up truth, and truth often hurts before it heals. When you stop distracting yourself, when you finally sit in stillness, your mind will rebel. It will throw fears at you, regrets, worries about the future, shame about the past. But wait, let the storm pass, because on the other side of that chaos, there is clarity. You begin to see that your thoughts are not facts, your emotions are not enemies, and your pain is not your identity. Stillness is not doing nothing. Stillness is doing everything that truly matters. Now, let's speak about something many spiritual teachers avoid: money. Can a monk talk about money? Absolutely. Because money is not the enemy of spirituality. Attachment is. Money is a neutral force. It only amplifies what's already inside you. If you're full of fear, greed, and insecurity, money will magnify that. But if you're grounded, generous, and intentional, money becomes a tool, a servant, not a master. One of the greatest illusions we face is that financial success requires suffering, that you must burn yourself out to earn, sacrifice your peace for your paycheck. But tell me, what's the use of having a full bank account and an empty soul? True prosperity isn't just about income. It's about alignment. When you are in alignment with who you are, what you value, and how you serve, wealth becomes a byproduct of presence. Let me share a story from our tradition. A student once asked me, "Master, how do I become unshakable?" I pointed to a bamboo tree and said, "Watch." It stood tall, but when the wind came, it bent, almost touched the ground. Then, when the wind passed, it stood upright again. I asked the student, "Why do you think it didn't break?" He answered, "Because it was flexible." Exactly. Many people live like dry sticks, rigid, full of tension. The slightest pressure, and they snap. But those who live like bamboo, they bend with life, not against it. In finance, in relationships, in goals, rigid people break. Flexible people flow. Flexibility doesn't mean weakness. It means wisdom. Have you inherited a money wound? Maybe you grew up hearing things like, "Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. We can't afford that. Spiritual people should not care about money." These beliefs sit in your subconscious. They become your script, your karma. But karma is not punishment. Karma is pattern, and patterns can be broken with awareness. You must begin rewriting your story, not with fake affirmations, but with real understanding. Ask yourself, what does money mean to me? What do I believe I must sacrifice to have it? What would change if I allowed myself to receive without guilt? Because let me tell you, you are allowed to be peaceful and prosperous, grounded and growing, spiritual and successful. There are 3 gates that every student must walk through before reaching peace and abundance. Gate 1, discipline. This doesn't mean harshness. It means daily devotion to your practice, your purpose, your peace. Wake early, move your body, keep your word. The basics are the foundation. Gate 2, mindfulness in action. Watch how you speak about money, how you spend, how you react to lack. Each financial decision is a reflection of your inner state. Gate 3, compassion. Wealth gained without compassion is emptiness. Give, help others rise with you. Let your cup overflow. These gates are not one-time checkpoints. You return to them again and again like breath. Take a moment. Let your hands rest. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Breathe. Do you feel that? That space. Most people live without space, crowded in their own heads, craving, comparing, chasing. But you are creating space now. In that space, healing begins. Wisdom enters. Peace grows. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to begin again and again. Like a monk sweeping the temple floor, even though it was already clean yesterday. Because the true temple is your mind. If you are suffering, know this. It will pass. It always does. But who you become in the process, that is your practice. That is your path. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not broken. You are awakening. And awakening is not a one-time event. It is a daily remembering. So if this message has touched something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Send it to someone else who needs silence in their storm. And if you'd like to walk this path of wisdom, peace, and quiet power, join us, subscribe, return. We are here. And we walk slowly, but we do not stop. Until next time, breathe deeply, live simply, give freely, and stay in peace.